Welcome to today's tutorial on building a state management system with React Context API and hooks. In the fast-paced world of modern web development, managing state efficiently across your application is crucial. React, one of the most popular JavaScript libraries, offers powerful tools like the Context API and hooks to simplify how components communicate and manage state. By the end of this video, you'll understand how these tools can enhance the scalability and maintainability of your applications. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced developer, mastering these techniques will empower you to build more robust and dynamic applications. Let's dive in. To truly grasp the power of the React Context API and hooks, let's break down some key concepts. First, state management in React refers to how data that changes over time is handled within the app. As your application grows, managing this state becomes critical to maintain performance and ensure components update correctly. Enter the React Context API, a feature that allows you to pass data through the component tree without manually passing props at every level. This is particularly useful for global state management. Imagine a scenario where multiple components need access to a user's authentication status or theme settings. Instead of prop drilling, the Context API lets you define these values once and access them anywhere in your component tree. Then we have hooks, introduced in React 16.8, which allow you to use state and other React features without writing a class. They provide a cleaner and more functional approach to managing state. Two hooks you'll frequently use are useState for local component state and useContext to access context values. By combining these tools, you achieve a streamlined state management system that enhances both scalability and maintainability. Let's see how to implement a state management system using React Context API and hooks with a practical example. We'll create a simple application with theme management and authentication features. We'll start by setting up our project structure and dependencies. In our package.json, we define our project as follows. We have React and React DOM as dependencies, and we use React scripts to manage our build and start processes. Then, in our src index.js, we set up the root rendering of our React app. The main component, app, is structured to provide both theme and authentication contexts, wrapping our application parts like header, content, and footer. Let's focus on the ThemeContext.js file. We create a context using react.createContext. Within the theme provider component, we manage the theme state with useState and provide a toggle theme function to switch between light and dark themes. This context is then made available to child components via the ThemeContext provider. Similarly, in authContext.js, we manage the authentication state with functions to log in and log out. Components like header and content consume these contexts using the useContext hook, allowing them to access and update the context data effortlessly. This structure eliminates the need for prop drilling and enables easy access to shared state across components. Now, let's walk through our application in action. Imagine you open the app, and at the top, you see options to switch themes and log in. Initially, the app is in a light theme, and you're logged out. By clicking the Switch to Dark Theme button, the entire interface switches to a dark theme, changing the background and text colors to enhance readability. Next, you click the Login button, which seamlessly updates the authentication state. The interface now greets you as a logged-in user, allowing you to access more features. You can scroll through the content, observing how the theme and authentication state are consistently applied throughout the app. Finally, you can log out, which prompts the app to revert to the initial state, awaiting your next action. This interaction showcases the fluidity and efficiency of managing state with React Context and hooks, ensuring a consistent user experience even as the application scales. In conclusion, using React Context API and hooks to build a state management system offers a powerful solution to the challenges of component communication and state management. Today, we've covered the theoretical aspects, walked through practical code examples, and demonstrated how these techniques work in a real application. As you continue to develop your skills, remember that these tools not only simplify your code, but also enhance the scalability and maintainability of your projects. We encourage you to experiment with these concepts in your own projects and observe how they can transform your approach to state management. Thank you for joining us in this tutorial. Happy coding, be coding.